long ago, a preacher closed out a revival, and he boarded a train to start towards home. And he sat down beside a young man. He tried to start up a conversation about the weather. The young man just sat there in silence. They rode on for a little while, and the old preacher heard the young man break out in sobs. He leaned over and put his arm around him. He said, "Son, I'm a preacher. I'd like to help you if I can." And the young man said, "Yes, preacher." He said, "I've got to talk to somebody." Now, listen, you get burdened down, you need somebody to talk to. God's all the time. He said, "You see, for about two years ago, I'd grown so wicked that I even went so far as to strike my dad. Dad told me," he said, "Son, you're getting so mean that you're worrying your mother to death. You're going to have to leave home." So you see, for the past 2 years, I've done everything that could be imagined. But back about a week ago, I knelt down at an old-fashioned altar, and the Lord gloriously saved my soul. And you know, the first thing I could think of was my dear old mom and dad. How I'd love to go back home. So I sat down and I wrote Dad a letter, and I said, "Dad, if you can see it in your heart to forgive me, I'd like to come home." I told him, I said, "I'll be on this train. If you want me to get off, I will." Well, this kind of confused the old preacher. He said, "Son, just how do you know your daddy's forgiven you? Why don't you get off of this train?" He kind of smiled and said, "Preacher, for just about all my life, we've lived with these railroad tracks in a little broken down house. And out in the backyard stands an old apple tree. I said, Dad, if you can forgive me, tie a little white flag in that tree. I'll know to get off." Well, they rode on for a little while longer. Their old preacher heard the young man break out in sobs again. He said, "Preacher, I'm almost home, and I can't look. Almost home, preacher, and I can't look." And the old preacher said, "That's okay, son." He said, "I'll look for you. I'll be your eyes." As he leaned over to wipe the frost from the window, a great big smile came over his face. He said, "Son, you don't